Babe Boomer, with another opportunity to put her skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over her. It's the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And towing the slab here, Babe Boomer. And singing a special day for her. She's making her major league debut here.
I'm sure she's got some nerves. She'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that she can settle in to pitching just like she did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. She's got her family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for her career.
Just about to get underway. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Out to short. Jump throw. And that's an out.
Batting second, the lefty, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here's a high chopper. Rengifo throws to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the catcher, number 4, Francisco.
Here's the
Alvarez.
catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Alvarez, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Outside corner, there's a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side. A sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee. So now here's the Mets DH, Mike Tauchman. Swinging a foul straight back. Backed off the plate that time. That's to third. Rengifo tosses to first and quickly 1 away in the second.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Terang over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio.
2 down, bases empty. Ronnie Mauricio now. A switch hitter batting right. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. Inning over. Down in order go the Mets. But they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back as
Leading
we
off
take
for
a
the Mets,
check of the
the
current
center fielder,
standings.
Luis Robert.
Luis Robert Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Now one miss.
Outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If she gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for her to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Right through there, got it. One gone here.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's great location on that pitch, right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Up.
Two down, nobody on. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Mets go down quickly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now the DH spot, Babe Boomer, coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late. He reaches safely.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Yelly stepping into the box now. The 2-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take it back.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
This is Bryce Terang.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Brewers, The first baseman, number 5,
Brandon Lowe, up now for the Brewers.
Wow.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Here comes the runner. She'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Fantastic effort to track down that ball. Even though he didn't make the catch, teammates love to see that kind of hustle out of him.
Back here at American Family Field, Juan Soto steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package, an impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his work.
This to third, Rengifo. The throw to first, one pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog. When he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
She had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Vientos, 26 years old. He made his big league debut in 2022. And he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Big Boomer.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. She squared it up right away. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Boomer ready to work with a lead, Singing.
Yeah, this is the stretch where games are won. Nothing flashy. She just needs to throw strikes and let the defense work behind her.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 10.
And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. That one fouled off. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. Grounded out his first time up. Chris, where does this Brewers glove logo rank for you all time?
I'd say for me, it's right there in the top 5. I mean, their logos and everything is sort of your personal experience, but ball caps that we had around the house, Montreal Expos growing up, Milwaukee Brewers, that Philadelphia Philly where the red was a deeper red, more of that burgundy. But those were just iconic logos. And so because of that early impression, they stay in my top 5.
2 down, nobody on. Sets him down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound. Nothing doing for the Mets. And they trail it 4-1. Back here in Milwaukee, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Luis Robert Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Swings through that one, out in front that time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, she's had a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break her rhythm. Put the bat on the ball. Maybe try to bunt for a base hit. Get her off the mound. Move her around. Step out. Do something to interrupt her timing because she's coming right after him.
Bichette in the box again. Takes a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. She's pounding the zone right now, though.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she strikes out the side in the 6th. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Up next
to hit, Babe Boomer. She crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. Her swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt she even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. Two on, two outs. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. One run across. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Runner on second, 2 down. Swing and a bouncer.
Hold up, right here on the back.
Not in time.
No, he got it.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bryce Terang, the next to hit.
Terang.
On the ground. Bichette whips it to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 6 and the Mets 1. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back here at American Family Field. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
She really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. She knows that if she makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
She worked the outside corner of the plate, and she kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Strike. Woo.
And the 0-1. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Brewers leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Yes.
Fought off foul. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 6 and the Mets 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Angel Serpa.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
So one gone with a runner at third. Here's the Brewers DH, Babe Boomer.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 9-1.
Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Boomer with her first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure she'll feel very good about that and get the ball for her trophy case, as she should. A start she won't ever forget.